Hello, third graders. Welcome to math. It is time to do lesson 3.8. And today we are going to talk about scaled picture graphs. All right, so we're going to take all of those words and kind of take a look at them as we go. So a picture graph is kind of what you see here. Okay, you can see that it uses pictures or symbols to represent data. And that might be different than you've seen in a bar graph, right? A bar graph is going to, have the bars that are all filled in like that, right? Kind of looks like that. This is called a scaled picture graph. And so if we look at the scaled picture graph, it has some parts, right? It has to have a title, right? And you can see the capitals on the first word, the last word, and then any other words that are important, right? The word food has a capital also. And then it also has a key. Okay, this is not like a key to get in your house. That's a multiple meaning word. This key tells you how much the faces are worth, right? So if we look in this picture, this says that every time you see a smiley face, it's worth one child. Now, it's not usually worth one, but it is here. So if I wanted to know how many kids chose tacos as their favorite foods, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, right? And so we have to look at the key to find out what each picture is like, what it's worth, because most of the time the pictures are not worth one. Look at this right here. Every time you see a picture of a smiley face, how many children is it worth in this graph? It is worth 10 children, right? So each one of these smiley faces stands for 10 children. So if I want to count for third grade, I'm going to count by tens because of the key. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. There are 90 third graders, right? The title here is number of children in each grade. How about fourth grade? How many fourth graders are there? Okay, let's check. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Okay, if you said seven, that means that you counted the number of smiley faces, but didn't think about the key. The key tells you how many children each smiley face stands for. What about fifth graders? How many fifth graders are there in this school? You should have said 80. 80. Why is it 80? Okay, it's 80 because there's eight faces. Each one counts for 10. You could count by tens, or you could do 8 times 10, right? That is a method that you can use. So this is a scaled picture graph. Okay, and our objective here is to create a scaled picture graph. And that goes with this standard here that says scaled picture graphs. So we got scaled picture graphs, right? All right, I would like for you to open up to this page in your math journal. It is page 81. So open to page 81, please. Let me check and make sure that is page 81 on my screen over here, too. Oh, too far. Yep, it is page 81. All right, and we are going to actually just go ahead and write this data here. So write these numbers, 8, 13, 16, 2, and 10. Write those down. Okay, those are going to symbolize different pattern blocks. Okay, pattern blocks that that you could count. Okay, and we're kind of making this data up, right? And that's okay. So the first type of shape is triangle. So we are going to write triangle, right? Oh gosh, right on that first line, triangle, and we'll make it smaller so we can fit there. Okay, and with our triangle, you can see we have 8 triangles. Okay, and so what we're going to do is we are going to make, let's see, what should we draw here? We're gonna draw stars. Okay, so let me see if I have a star guy here. Right. So in our key, see the key right here? We're gonna put a little star, and each star, we don't want it to represent just one because I can see I have some big numbers here, right? 16. There's no way I can fit 16 stars in this chart. So let's have each star equal 2. Okay, so you can write that right up there with me. Each star equals 2. So with our triangles, we can, we need to show 8. So watch this. So we'd have 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. Why do I not need 8 stars? Why not? I don't need 8 stars because each star counts for 2. All right. Let's look at this one. Wide rhombus. All right. We need to write that in the second line. Wide rhombus. Wide rhombus right there. And we have 13 of those. All right. Let's start adding. 2. And you can add them with me. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Uh-oh. What could I do? Because I need to get up to 13. What could I do? Hey, I'm going to draw half a star, and I'm going to do that probably very poorly, but you'll be able to do it a little bit better with your pencil. I'm going to draw half a star. That's not half a star. Striking. There. That's supposed to be half my star. Okay, and that half of a star counts for half of 2. Half of 2 is 1, right? Okay, so we had spot 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and one more to make 13. Why 13? Because it said a 13 right here. All right, narrow rhombus is next. So let's put narrow rhombus in here. And we need to get up to 16. All right, you tell me how many of the stars will I need to represent 16 of the narrow rhombus? How many? I need 8 of them, right? Because I'm going to count by twos. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Okay, I've filled it all up. All right, I am going to let you here on the video finish the last 2. So here's our next one, hexagons and trapezoids. So you go ahead. I'm going to let you do the last 2 lines. All right, so you should have had hexagon here and only 1 star. You only need 1 star because that star counts as 2. Down here for trapezoid, 5 stars. 5 times 2 is 10. All right, so we have gotten a chance to look at scaled bar graphs, right? Mr. White kind of talked us through one. We did one together here. Now, this is the page that you will work on by yourself. It is Math Journal page 82, right? So it's the next page from the one that you're looking at. And here are their directions. Kellogg School had a weekend car wash. Use the data in the tally chart and the key to complete the picture graph below. You may refer to pages, I don't know what that means, in your student reference book. If you want to look back, you're probably going to want to look back at the video if you want to see these pages again rather than get into your student reference book. Hey, and so don't forget to complete the picture graph. So look at this. So Friday had 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'm going to recommend that we write how many there are over here. So 8. we can look at the key and find out that this time, each rectangle equals 4 cars. So Friday, this is worth 4, and this is worth 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. For Saturday, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 16. So as I put, and I'm going to probably not be able to get them here in this space. Oh, that's not too bad. 4, 8, 12, 16. Okay. So what you need to do, you need to look at Sunday, count these, and you need to add Sunday's boxes, and then you need to answer these 2 questions in your math journal. That is your job today. If you need any help, be sure to reach out and let me know. Our goal here today was to draw and interpret these scaled picture graphs. All right, third graders, I will see you next time. Good luck.